All right, I need to capture this before I hop out of the car. So I'm at the dentist, 24 miles, 45 minutes, 258 watt hours per mile. All right. So coming out of home, get up on American FSD on. I've set the destination to be down to 24 hour because I don't have my dentist and my navigation set up. But we go by him on the way to 24 hours, so it's simply a matter of brake on, FSD off to make that exit. So for some reason, the Highland Lake Boulevard stop sign, he slowed down ever so slightly, but didn't stop, didn't throw out the message. So, wonder what happened that was different. I don't know. It's just interesting, right? Okay, so coming through the construction zone on 1431, I have a Suburban that comes up on me fairly quickly. Yeah, we're in a 45 construction zone with workers present. And in fact, when I got to Jonestown, there was a Jonestown cop heading out that way. I don't know why he wasn't there already. He would have had 2 fast tickets. Bam, bam. Okay, the second guy would have got away, but whatever. Okay, it's the Suburban guy. Anyway, so yeah, he comes up on me, and I figured sure FSD would, oh my God, I have to do something. No, he didn't. He just stayed in lane. Why is it when I go eastbound, he knows how to stay in lane, when I go westbound, he doesn't? I don't know. I don't get that. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Anyway, so no reaction to that car. Came up on me quickly. And in fact, when we split to go into Jonestown, brake on, FSD off, move the car to the right, and yes, that Suburban, boom, goes by. There's a car right behind him, boom, goes by, and we go down the hill before we go to Jonestown from the west side, and sure enough, there's a Jonestown cop coming the other way. There was actually somebody flashing their lights when they came up the hill. Too bad. I mean, the Suburban guy, he went out of his way to earn that ticket, but he didn't get it. So that's the way it is. All right, so cruise through Jonestown. I mean, there's some traffic to deal with, but it's just life. So coming by, I think it's Big Oak RV Park. You can see the noodle. The noodle go like turn straight, and finally at the end he settled on straight. It's almost like somebody's been messing with my FSD. Yeah, come to think of it, I mean, I get notified of a software update, and no, I'm still at 11.4.9. As you'll see later, my park symbol is still the symbol as opposed to the word. So I haven't got an update in a while. Interesting. And I got, oh yeah, no, that's the hand nag. That's a recall. Oh, we're just going to nag you to death about driving FSD or autopilot. We're not going to make it any safer. We're just going to nag you to death. Make you buy a Chevy or a Ford because they're hands-free. That's the part that kills me, right? Anyway, that's that recall. Okay, so today we're going to go down Lakeline Boulevard. Just as I'm approaching the turnoff, brake on, FSD off, because there's a small space to fit into to make the right turn lane, because people are stacked up at the light, and the light's red. Okay, brake on, FSD off, move over, make the turn, FSD back on, let him take over. And of course they send up Pokey. Yes, oh yes, I love driving a Model 3 Performance with Pokey accelerating. Sarcasm, obviously. I mean, come on, man. Dude, just wake up. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Go down Lakeline Boulevard. No real problems with it other than as we get closer to the end, FSD's wanting to go to the left, the inside lane. We're in the outside lane. Why are we in the outside lane? Because we're going to make a right turn up here shortly. Okay. I don't know, just hit minimal lane changes. Actually, when I come out to the light to go, brake on FSD off. Yes. Well, actually, I think I already had FSD off because I got tired of being nagged to go to the inside lane. Yes. Some reason, it's like this California road rager, and he doesn't care how soon you're going to be turning to the right. He wants to go left. And you know what? If you're going left, he wants to go right. The way he is. I mean, whatever. Peace and harmony. Anyway, so after a while, so I'm on coming since FSD's off. I moved the car to the inside lane. Well, actually, I wanted to move to the inside of the two lanes. Are going to turn right, but because there's cars there already, I go ahead and go to the outside of the two lanes, which seemed to work out well for me. Because rolling the dice, the 50-50 chance that at least one of those cars in the inside lane will go straight. Well, no, they can't go straight, but they'll do something weird and get lost, and I'll be able to go by without them. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Get up on 183. Get up on 183, but FSD's off. FSD on briefly until we get to the exit where we go to Spicewood Springs. Okay, brake on, move the car over. There was a couple of cars that had come up, so we're waiting for them to clear. As soon as they clear, accelerator on. Yes, let's get going, shall we? Actually, I thought it would sound like I was only a few minutes away from being late. As it turns out, I was 10 minutes early. Whatever. Peace and harmony. It's all good. All right. So from that exit on to Spicewood Springs up to the dentist office, FSD off. Okay, welcome to HEB. 9 miles, 17 minutes, 261 watt hours per mile. And I used 183A to get here, so whatever. Let me go get my prescription and we'll go from there. There you go. How do you know that you haven't got the NHTSA recall? Because this park warning symbol is just a symbol with these little letters below it. If you got the recall, then it just says park. Okay? It seems to me I've seen this around for a long time. I'm not sure why NHTSA thinks it's not useful. But whatever. Peace and harmony. All right, so from the dentist's office to HEB. The dentist, they gave me a prescription for pain pills, so they did some dental work. And they're going like, oh, well, your numbing medicine's going to wear off pretty soon. You better get this prescription filled right away. I'm like, oh, come on. But I mean, I know even with the numbing medication, some of the stuff he was doing, I could feel the pounding. Yeah, that hurt. And not a lot, but even through the numbing medication, although it was slowly starting to wear off, it was hurting. So I figured, okay, let's go get the pain meds filled. So I went up 183A. So the traffic around Spicewood Springs and 183 was kind of crazy. I mean, I get it. Everybody wants to turn left there, but okay. So no FSD for that portion of the trip. There you go. No opportunities to fail. Okay. Anyway, onward and upward. So the next stop will be home, and then we'll go from there. Okay, 18 miles, 28 minutes, 231 watt hours per mile. Yes, at least at some point it's kind of downhill from Leander. All right, whatever. Pulling out of the parking lot. There's a lot of people apparently leaving HB at the same time I am. So the line to go out to Bell, it's spilling over onto the driveway behind. I'm like the third car in that line. Wow. All right, so I can kind of guess. All the cars backed up are waiting for the green arrow, but they're not all going to get the green arrow. So once I'm able to get over, I stay, so I'm going to go straight. Okay, cool, awesome. Although I didn't invoke FSD right away, I wait a little bit. So once I got out onto 1431, FSD on. FSD wants to stay in the, what at this point is the middle lane, which will become the outside lane a little bit later on. But okay, fine. And I can see there's a semi up in front of me, but there's so many cars in the inside lane, you never know. There's at least one of those people who are going to be like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be going? Yes. Okay, whatever. Once we pass New Hope, and this isn't FSD, this is traffic. Past New Hope, there's a white Impala. No. Whatever, a Chevy, white Chevy, midsize. For some reason, they're coming up, and then when they get up close to me, they forget why they were going. So, she came up. Yes, it was a girl driving. At least looked like a girl. She came out just far enough to block me out at the point where I really want to go to the inside lane and go. I mean, and she stayed there for a little while. And then I got hung up with some other traffic, waiting for some other traffic to go. Finally, I get to the inside lane, that Impala, whatever it is, Malibu, that's what it is. It's going down the road. Yes. I almost catch back up to the Malibu over here in Lago Vista. So she was going to Lago Vista. Oh man. Whatever. Peace and harmony. It's just some crazy traffic on the west side of Jonestown. Brake on, FSD off. FSD's get upset because there's a truck in the outside lane, a pickup. Oh, I don't want to pass him. He might wreck into me. Well, if you stay here, you certainly will wreck into you at some point. Okay, brake on, FSD off. Accelerate up the road, which kind of made Mr. Pickup mad. He wanted to make sure that little scaredy cat FSD was right. Right? I mean, why would you want to have a wreck with me? What for? Stupid. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Anyway, so as we come up to the spot where, yes, sure enough, the right lane is going to go away because it's closed. Then Mr. Pickup goes, oh wait, I better straighten up and not do something stupid. Exactly. Okay, whatever. I'm following a car who's kind of confused as to what speed they should go. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. I thought they'd still be there. It's only 2:30. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I just follow that car. Surprisingly enough, FSD didn't freak out about the truck behind me, pickup. Because I thought he'd go, oh, I gotta get over. No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that today. I'm kind of surprised. I think FSD's off though, because I took a precautionary FSD off, brake on FSD off, because I didn't trust him at West Street Park Road. I don't try. No. Once we climb up the hill after West Street Park Road, FSD back on. That's not fair. No, that's not right. When the lane separates into two lanes, I go to the outside lane, FSD back on. There you go. That's what happened. Okay. Mr. Pickup's kind of hanging around, but once we exit the construction zone, he falls off. After, I'm important, I got... No, you're not going fast. You're nobody. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Anyway, so going into the valley before Destination Way, move to the left as usual, and I'm waiting for it. Yes, I'm waiting for it. I know what he's going to do. I can kind of guess where he knew it was going to go, and it wasn't ambiguous like at Big Oak. No, it was hardcore. No, we are going left to Destination Way, or at least we're going to go into that turn lane. No, we're not. We're not going there at all. Brake on FSD off, message sent. No, we're not going to Destination Way today either. I don't know how many more messages FSD or Tesla needs to kind of get that message. They're kind of stuck on it. They're just absolutely stuck on it. I don't know. Whatever. After Destination Way, the FSD back on. We roll up. The light turns red on. There's two cars in front of me. I'm the third car. Light turns red. We're stopped. My foot was already ready to press on the brake because if there wasn't a car in front of us, I know FSD would roll into the intersection. Even though he couldn't turn. It's just the way FSD is. But I know what's next. Yes, there was a point where FSD used to make maybe not a smooth arcing turn onto Loman Ford, but at least used to not cut across the turn lane going the other way. Now it's almost every time. He makes straight line. He cuts, instead of making an arc, he cuts a straight line. Like if he got his straight edge, draws a straight line, and starts going that way. Sometimes people get confused by the stop lines over there, and they roll up to the old one because the old one's still there. Okay, brake on FSD off. No. After we pass the shopping center, FSD back on. FSD on all the way out to the townhomes or the apartments, depending on how you want to see it. Okay, so for some reason, Lago Vista discovered that Third City has roads, and sometimes roads get potholes. So sooner or later, you have to resurface some streets. And since we're rolling up on election time, guess what they're doing? Yes, they're paving streets. At some point, maybe tomorrow, they're going to come down Santa Rosa. We'll see what happens. Sorry, I'm kind of laughing. It's not an FSD thing, but when they built my house, there's so much of the pavement crumbled there. They put the driveway out to where the pavement was contiguous, which means if they follow the lines correctly, they're going to run in my driveway, and my driveway's up a little bit, so I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know. I don't know if they're just going to run the asphalt up to the driveway and then continue and then start doing it again, or if they're going to break off part of the driveway. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens, right? Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. It's okay. It's all right. So anyway, brake on FSD off over there at the apartments. Left FSD off the rest of the way home. And I already gave you the thing here, right? Did you get it? Yes. All right. So I've stopped kind of doing the ice notes, but here you go. Since last in trip, my total trip today was 50 miles. Used 13 kilowatt hours for an average energy of 250 watt hours per mile. Okay, so 13 times 11 is $1.43. There you go. The energy the cost of the energy to drive to my dentist and back 50 miles was $1.43. And what was gas was just under $3, like $2.80 or something like that. Okay, there you go. If you use regular gas, you get half a gallon. How far can you go in half a gallon? Yeah, okay. Onward, upward charge. Oh, so for those wondering, did I give you the grade? I didn't give you the grade. So the grade for today is a C. Destination Way, he definitely did not want to follow navigation to go down Loman Ford. He went into the turn lane for Destination Way. It's a C. So for those of you who want to know more, so basically I had a tooth fall apart, and so the dentist pulled the rest of it out and put in the base for a dental implant. That's part of the reason why I was at HB so long, because he wanted me to take some medicines. One's a painkiller, and the way he was beating on me, I mean, it's not being mean, it's just the way it is with dental work, right? I figured, okay, I better make sure I get that one filled. And he gave me an antibiotic, which is supposed to help control the inflammation. So anyway, that's why it took so long. And there you go. For those of you who really wanted to know, yes, I'm old. I have a long history with dentists. Well, this is my first implant. So whatever, peace and harmony. All right, I should give this an honorable mention. It's not FSD, right? FSD's off. But I'm following a truck down American, and as the truck in front of me passes by, all of a sudden there's a guy about to step out into the road in front of me. Yes, he was already committed to why he was already stepping. Put on my brakes fast. I mean, I didn't have to slide, but it was like, oh, geez, Louise. Okay. He was already committed to going. He's already committed, and he lives right across the street. If it's who I think it is. He was already committed, so I braked, and then he starts like, oh, go ahead, go by me. You're already stepping in the road. Put in the park, hands off the wheel. Finally, he decides he has to take an action, so he walks away. Okay, once you walk away, then, okay, you're going away from the street. I'm okay to go. But as long as you're about to step in the street, and you're actually going to step into the street, I can't trust you. Right? I'm not sure what FSD would have. FSD probably would have braked too, but I hope it would. Who knows? Okay, anyway. If you're a pedestrian, try to be aware of cars around you, especially if they're hidden by something. You never know.